what's up? It's me. I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial on Star Citizen, getting a mission, getting started. First thing I want to do is just a rough idea of like how to interact. If you hold F, you can release your mouse, and this enables you to individually hit buttons and do things. And you can right-click on things and contextually like interact with them. So like if I had a box right in front of me, I'd be able to hold right-click. Or hold F and then right click on it, and it would give me multiple options. Give it a case in point here. I can hold F, right click on this gun like this, and it opens up this wheel of different things I can do, so I can inspect it. Look at it, pretty gun. And then I can glitchy put it back in my belt. For calling out the ship, once you're in your hangar, hope you got that you're in your hangar. You get to this screen. Go to Fleet Manager. You'll have only one ship, so you won't have to go through this. And the button you want to look at is the ones that look like these two arrows. And then you select the ship you want, and then that should call up. I already did it before I started the video, just to speed things up. I still got this 20-minute walk. I didn't pick the prettiest ship for this, but it'll get the job done. I accidentally turned the lights off, and they now don't turn on anymore, so that's fun. So you'll just get into your pilot seat. All the glitching, it's like an instancing thing. So when you get in, it'll have all black screens like this. You can either hit right alt, you hold right alt down and then hit R, or you can hit U, and when you hit U, it should turn everything on, and then you can toggle your engines on specifically with I. So you're going to want to get all your power on, your engines turned on. For your throttle control, you can hold Alt and then do your scroll wheel. This is the same thing when walking, by the way. You don't have to hold Alt when you're walking, but you can use your scroll wheel to control your walking speed. In your ship, you hold Alt and then you scroll wheel, and that will change the maximum speed. So I'll give you an example here. Go to the landing gear. So I'm going to give it, this is the slowest speed that I can set it to. I'll go one speed up just to get an idea. Okay, slam the brakes on. So once you're in your ship, you have your engines on, you're going to hit left alt, hold left alt, and then hit N. So I've just done that, and it will request a hangar. If that doesn't work, you can go into these menus, hold F, and then click around to communications, and then you'll see spaceport, and then you can hail them on this. In my case, left alt N for that. I can get the right to until you memorize them. You can hit just N by itself, landing gear up. And the idea, once you get out of the hangar, you'll start in SCM mode, but you want to be in nav mode so that you can get out of there. So you can hold E, and that'll switch to nav mode. You can see on the top left here, might be different on your ship's UI, but it should show something somewhere that says nav mode like this with QT on it. You can middle click to select different ones. So I can middle click in nav mode. Same with SCM mode. You can middle click to go from gun, missiles, scan, hold B, and then that switches you to nav mode. Then I have quantum, light, scan. So just go to nav flight or nav quantum and just go straight up away from the planet until you're in space basically. And it's if you're in quantum mode, you'll be able to look around kind of. You can hold Z or just like look around like this if that's easier for you. And you'll see all the icons like this are red. Once they turn blue, that means that you're good to get out of there. I also forgot to turn my speed back up. Just out of there. Okay, so I'm probably far enough up. Now we're going to go through selecting a mission. So I'm just going to go to F1 to do that. And then once you're in F1, which is F1, F2, and I think F3, all open different parts of this menu, but you can still click around and get to any part of the menu from in here. But in this case, if you press F1 and then you go to contracts, you can select any one that you want, but like you can do hauling if you want, and that's its own thing. I don't know what kind of gameplay you actually like, but in my case I'm into shooting, so I'm gonna do a shooting mission. And there's different, you can probably look up tutorials on different career paths in the game. So let's pick this up. I don't know how long this video will be, so if this has already showed you how to get out of there and get a mission, then you're good. Okay, so to go to quantum mode, you'll want to be, so nav QT like we said it earlier, and then you're going to, once you're far away enough from the planet, hit F2, zoom out. I think you already know this part because you mentioned it at work. Depending where your thing is, it might be on a moon and it might be on the same planet that you're around. So if it was on a moon, you can right click to pan around like this, and then regular click, left click to do this, and then you can zoom with your mouse to select around and do what you need to do. In this case, it's already on Microtech. You can double click as well to kind of hone it in. Zoom right in on it. Once you've got kind of a lock on it, it might be a little bit awkward the first few times till you figure out how the controls of it work. But you click on it, and then you'll see a green route button. Click that. Should populate like that. If it doesn't, Godspeed. And then you basically just look at it. Even if it's through the planet, your ship will automatically calculate a route to like get to it safely. So I calculated, you saw that thing, the bar on the left lit up, bar on the right lights up when you turn quantum mode on, so you don't really have to worry about that one. And then to engage, you just hold left click. Yeah. Like I said, the ship is automatically doing everything.